Good evening, hockey fans. My name is Micah Martin, and I'm going to be calling this evening's Zone 4 high school hockey game between the visiting Carmen Cougars and the Morris Mavericks, right here from the Morris Multiplex. And we'll get underway right away. And the puck is dropped, and we're underway. Puck stopped on the blue line by the Mavericks. And chipped up here by Tyson Weeb. Weeb tries a toe drag, doesn't work. Back into the corner. Tyson Weeb, sorry, he's 19, not 18. Weeb passes it up to Morissette. Morissette rounds it and dumps it into the corner. And here's Weeb in the corner bound for the puck, trying to get back to his D-man. And Carmen is going to steal that puck and go the other way through the neutral zone, off his stick and down the ice, and Mavs will regain possession in their own end. And here's Chase Holnick with the puck, working his way. He is stopped by two Carmen players. Shot no good. And there's a high sticking call on Carmen. Face off to the outside of the Mavericks end. Face off's won by the Cougars. Puck dumped in and Teo Lambert, and that goes off his glove and into the goal. An unfortunate bounce leads to the first goal of the game. And that looks like it will be number 4, Jackson Best, taking the first goal of the game here. Well, that's going to be something they're going to shake off. And that'll be a 1-0 start here for Carmen. And we're back underway. Puck is back in the Mavs zone shot. And Lambert is going to save that one. The Mavs are going to quickly bounce back from that unfortunate bounce and get back in it. And Lambert this time will hang on to the puck as everyone collides into each other. Mavericks have played 1 game so far, and they are 0-1 to start the season. They beat the Mountain Mustangs last Friday in their home opener. And the puck has been dropped and it's in the neutral zone. We got a battle. Carmen is going to take out their own blue line. Pass is intercepted. And Mavericks try to go the other way. And that is Lemke battling for that puck for the Mavs. He loses it. Taken away now by Carmen. Dumped in from the red line. Off the post. Another close, unfortunate shot there. Into the corner now. Mavericks are going to try and battle for this one out now. Here. Mavericks 2-on-1 going in, and the puck is stopped by the Carmen defender. And they're going to go the other way. Taken away at the blue line by Ethan Funk. As he tries to put some pressure on the Carmen defenseman. Carmen is going to clear that out and up and down the ice, and that is going to be an icing call. And right now, Logan Dearborn's going to line up for the draw for the Mavericks. He wins it very cleanly. And they shoot and they score. That's a Mavericks goal. Now that is a way to come back after an unfortunate deficit. Good pressure for them. They win the draw cleanly and get the really quick goal. Good job, the Mavs, for making that quick comeback. That Maverick goal was scored by Evan Morissette with the assist going to Scott Surrett. So way to go, Mavs, for getting that quick goal back. Mavericks penalty to number 9, Evan Morissette. 2 minutes for tripping. That's Morissette for tripping at 17:15. Sorry for the audio issue there. We are back. And here's Logan Dearborn. Off the boards, takes a shot off the crossbar. And that was almost almost a shorthanded goal for the Mavs to start the period. 16:18 remaining here in the first. And 1:03 remaining in the power play for the Cougars. And the face-off is won by the Cougars. And the defender trips over himself. And he'll have to get back, but Carmen still has a chance. Here's Lemke. Loses the puck. Mavs are going to go the other way. And now Bergen passes it off to another Carmen teammate. Mavericks try to get out of their zone. Being worked by right now. Holnick is going to dump that puck. And it's going to go all the way down the ice. Alexander Cox is going to wait for his teammate and give it off to Jackson Best, who scored the opening goal this evening in this contest. Here's Dearborn. Dearborn looks for opportunity, tries to dangle, not going to get there. Holnick is going to take a shot. That's going to go high and just bounce off the Carmen defender and into the corner. Dearborn working away, trying to get something going. But Carmen is really doing good on the defensive side of things at the moment. Mavericks are absolutely pressuring. Justin Levesque battling for the puck there with Dane Bergen from Carmen. Carmen's going to take that puck away, and Kolnick is going to hold the blue line. He still has it after the quick poke check. And Carmen's finally going to get out of their zone after being in some siege. And now the Mavs go the other way. Ethan Funk tries to make a play work. He gave it off to LaRoche, and he's just going to lose that one. Carmen's going the other way. Here's Wild. Dumps the puck in there, and Lambert is just going to have that puck skip over his stick behind the net. And Mason Dearborn, the defender, tries to get something going, but his other teammates get the puck for him, and Mavs are going to make a quick change. And now here's Mason Dearborn, passes that off, tries to get to Pateau. Pateau's not going to get there. Carmen takes the other way, off the glass, and down the end, and Lambert is going to grab the puck for Peters. Peters skates up the middle, takes a pass all the way to Pateau. Pateau loses it, but Sabri gets back there and gets the puck, dumps it out. Pateau passes that one, and there's a hit there. That's not going to end that chance. The Mavericks are going to battle for it here at the blue line. Pateau tries to keep it in, and Carmen gets it out finally. Here's Peters. Peters working the boards, goes the other side to Sabrin. Sabrin hands that off to his defender, and Carmen is going to battle for that one and get back out in the neutral zone, and Sabrin comes back. Nice steal, him and Pateau, and they're still onside. Good job, awareness by the Mavericks, and that will be held on for a whistle. And the Mavericks will end this power play of a high note. Carmen get a whole lot of shots on that one. And here's the Mavs chipping up the boards. The battle for it now. Here comes Gosselin. Gosselin loses the puck, but he's joined with Owen Fair in the corner. Fair drops it off to Morissette. Morissette takes a shot, goes a little wide of the net. Taken away by Carmen. Carmen goes up. And he's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Passes out front just a little further of his stick, but Carmen still regains possession at the moment. Mavs fight for it back. And here goes Owen Fair. Owen Fair. He has a chance. Here's Fair, and that's not going to go to the net, into the corner. So far, we have a 1-1 tie with 12:47 and counting here in the first period. Up the center, here's a chance for Dearborn. Dearborn, nothing but daylight, shoots it and just off the goalie's blocker. Here's Holnick. He takes a shot wide of the net, and that's going to find its way to Mason Dearborn, who passes it to his brother, Logan Dearborn, battling for it behind the net now. And Carmen is going to have that taken away by Zach Pritchett. Pritchett gets that up to Poirier. He has a chance. Shot saved by Lambert into the corner. Now Poirier into the other corner. He looks for some chance there, and that's going to be given off to Reimer. And the Mavericks are going to take control of it and go the other way. Here comes Weeb, Tyson Weeb. He goes up the middle. He cuts, nice little pass, and that is Surratt's not going to see that one. And here's Weeb. Weeb fighting the corner, hands it off to Peters. Peters is going to take a shot through some traffic, and that will be saved and into the corner. Surratt. And here's a passing play, and that's just going to be held on for a whistle. And the face-off is going to be won by the Mavericks. And it's going to be behind the Carmen net. And there's a hit there. No call on the play. It looks good in the eyes of the referee. And the play will continue. Puck is going to go all the way out of the Carmen end and taken by Peters. Peters is going to hand it off to Frechette. Frechette looking for the pass. And that's going to be Carmen's puck now back in the neutral zone. They circle in their own end and they try to dump it in. But that is going to be held on still by the Carmen forward. Peters bows for it, rubs out his opponent. Carmen still has possession. To the blue line now. Weak shot, and that's not going to make it. That's going to be easily stopped by the Mavericks. And here we go. LaRoche going the other way. He's going to chase that, and he's going to be met by Ryan Penner. And Carmen is going to not have possession of the puck. There's going to be a battle. Mavericks fight for it back. Pateau is trying to get off to Holnick. Holnick grabs that out of the air. Tries to dump it in, and he will find some help. Into the corner now is Sheldon Lambert. Lambert's pinging his Carmen opponent, and it's going to go the other way to Pateau. Pateau gets around the first one, but maybe not the second, and he's going to get stopped. Holnick, is he going to hold the blue line? He will hold it, taken out by the Carmen. So the Carmen, good job by the forward to take it out there and get some relief for his team. And another hit from behind there by Holnick, but no call once again by the ref. And here come the Mavericks. Sean Lambert. Shot with a weird angle, but it's going to go behind the net. Savern back to Lambert. Lambert is going to lose the puck. Carmen's going to go the other way. Pateau to Lambert. Shot just off the pad and off the post. Very light one. And there's a big hit. Mavericks showing some of their physicality to start it off. Carmen goaltender right now, Xander Cox, is holding on. Doing a really good job staying at his head at the moment for his team. Mavericks putting on some offensive pressure. And that puck is going to go all the way back to center. Pateau is going to pass that out. And that's Lambert with it. Lambert stands up his man while holding the puck, and now that's going to be lost. And Carmen is going to take possession once again. Sabrin looks to hit his opponent. He gets there, and Morris still hangs on to the puck. Carmen finally goes the other way. And that's going all the way down the ice, and Logan Dearborn will pick it up behind his own net. He's trying to get out of there quickly. He finds Weeb back to Dearborn. There goes Dearborn. Dearborn loses that, but he's going to still have it there on the boards. He is met by the Carmen players. And Carmen's going to try and get out of their net, but that's held on by Weeb. And there's a shot, and Cox is going to hang on to that one. So we still have a 1-1 score with 8:41 remaining here in the opening period. The first goal was a bouncer, run off the goalie's glove and in from out far. So Carmen got the first one, and Mavericks has been all Mavericks the last few minutes now. Going the other way, shot wide of the net. And Carmen hooks the puck up center ice. That's going to hop over his stick and taken away by Peters. Peters hands that off to Dearborn. Mason Dearborn back to Peters. But he'll find Pateau, who he's joined with Peters. Carmen gets the shot and doesn't even going to go near the goalie. It's going to go wide of the net behind. And now we have the Mavericks going the other way. Here's Logan Dearborn. Dearborn shot from the ring line, and that's just going to miss the goaltender. And Mavs go back in their own zone. Tries a high play, but it's not going to go. Carmen trying to get some possession here after that first goal. They haven't built a whole lot of momentum from that. Thought that would change the game a little bit in the opening 20, and it hasn't. And Carmen's, the puck is going all the way to Cox, who is just going to get off to the defender. And Mavericks battling for in the corner. And the whistle is going to be blown for a stoppage and play. And the puck is dropped and we're back underway. Now the Mavericks hold it at the blue line. It's just going to go up the glass and into the corner for the Mavs to try and set something up here in this offensive chance. Taken away by Maynard. Maynard can't get the shot off. It's going to go back to the blue line, but Mavs still have a chance here, but that is going to be taken away by Carmen, who is pressuring here to get this puck out of their zone here for a bit. Mavericks back with the puck. That's just going to be chipped up by Gosselin. And there's another hit behind the net. And Carmen trying to get some going to get this puck out of here. Get some offense going, but they just haven't had a chance. And there is another Mavericks goal. Weird angle shot is going to work. And that is a Maverick goal. 2-1 Mavs. What a chance for the Mavs. They get another one and they go ahead. With 6:42 here remaining in the period. That goal for the Mavericks was scored by Cedric Gosselin with the assist going to 28 Owen Fair. And that will put him ahead here. And the face-off won by Carmen going in their end. And Carmen's going to try and get something set here. And the Mavs are going to work. Shot goes wide of the net. Back to work here for the Mavs. And Sabrin's going to put in the corner. Sabrin is going to get a weird angle shot. And Cox is going to hang on to that one. And we got a little pushing shove in front of the net. But that is bound to happen in these contests. 5:50 here remaining in the opening period. Mavs up 2-1. Draw is one. And there's a two-person hit on one poor Carmen player, but the play is going to continue. Mavericks jump into their zone, but that's going to take away the Carmen sent the other way, and once again picked up by the Mavericks. On the far side now, Mavs try to work it. That's going to be chipped up by the Carmen players. And we are Mavs take possession, but they are met on the boards. Now going to the corners, LaRoche. LaRoche can't get the puck. That is going to go up to Funk, who finds LaRoche, and that is not going to be an opportunity. No, that is now. Mavericks shoot it into the end. That's lots of offensive pressure, I should say, here for the Mavs to begin this game. And now the far side here, Carmen's going to get possession, and that is not going to last very long. Mavericks once again are getting that puck there. All forecheck here has been fantastic to begin this period. Peters passes that off to Frechette, who sends it up and high off to Dearborn. Dearborn is going to battle for that one, but there's going to be no opportunity there. Carnes is going to send it the other way, and once again intercepted by the Mavs. Shot is up and just high. That was a close chance for Frechette there on the blue line. Peters looks at the pass, gives it to Frechette, who's just going to chip that off to Weeb. Weeb chips into the corner. That is going to be Sturrett's puck. He finds his man in front. Shot, and that's saved by Cox. And high school hockey season is well underway. And these guys are excited to get back the season going. Regular season kicked off last week, Friday, from all Zone 4 schools. Shot in front, then that's going to be stopped by Cox. Rebound is going to be grabbed by the Carmen defender. And that's going to be held in by Holnick. Holnick finds Evan Morissette. Morissette will find Sabrin, and that's going to be taken away. 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes the Cougars looking for an opportunity here to get something going. And that is just going to be quickly taken away by the Mavs D. Carmen tries to hold it in the zone. That's not going to go. And Carmen's just going to chip that one up. And Lambert is going to not touch the puck and let Holnick take it up. And that's intercepted by Benner. Brody Benner. Chance. Not there. In front of the Mavericks net now. Shot attempt. And that's going to be taken away. Mavs going 2-on-1 the other way with the Carmen defender quickly chasing, and he gets there. He put on the Jets to stop him. And he is rewarded with that hit. And now Sabrin behind the net. Passes that off. And that's going to be taken away by Carmen out of their end. And Mavericks are going to reset. And that was a mistake. And here comes Carmen the other way. One man in front, but that's going to be battled by the Mavs and taken out. And there's just going to be another scrum behind the goal. And Sabrin is going to look for a way to get that out of there. Puck is still in the zone. That was chipped in by Worms. Colton Worms chipped that in for Carmen. Mavericks is going to take that away right ahead. And once again, Carmen finds a way in, and there's a goal. And we have a tie game here. Josh Hebert getting the puck. And he is going to bury that one for his team. And it is a 2-2 tie. And that is going to be 2:31 with left to play. And the puck is going to be dropped. And it was 17 unassisted is the official score here. And the play continues here behind the Carmen net. And we have a 2-2 here, even though shots and goal are pretty, actually a lot closer than I thought here. We got Mavericks with 14 and Carmen with 12 is the score here on the score. The shots on goal recorded on the scoreboard. And that is going to be offside. And Mavericks looking to get that goal back. Face-off is won fairly easily by Carmen. That's going to be taken out and into the Maverick zone. Holnick's going to chip that around the corner back to Holnick. And Carmen's going to try and find an opportunity to use that. That's another steal for Carmen. And there's a hit. Carmen battles for it, but that's going to be taken away by Gosselin. And here the Mavs in the corner. Weird angle shot just goes above the goal and into the corner. Chase Holnick's going to chip that back. And that would be found by Owen Maynard. Maynard battling for the puck in the corner. He loses it. Carmen's going to take it back and go the other way. And we have Grant Friesen. Backhander shot just above the goalie. Good chance for him there to get another goal here for his team. And here go the Mavs the other way. Here comes Owen Maynard. He's going to lose that puck, and it's going to go. Mavs are going to find it. Mason Dearborn takes a shot that's just not going to get there. It's bounce in front. And there's a chip, and that is going to be found by Lemke. Lemke can't hang on to it. And there's a shot from Hebert, who just scored the game-tying goal. And that will be held on to by Lambert. And we have 39 seconds here remaining in the period. Face-off won by the Cougars. Cougars are going to try and play up behind the Mavericks net. Logan Dearborn's going to chip that into the corner. And Dearborn's going to get the puck right back. He is joined with Weeb. Dearborn looks for the pass, and he's going to get stopped. Kearns had a few good defensive plays like that with chances, and the defenders getting there at the right times. Puck is bounced around, and I can't see where it is. Oh, that was close. That was right near the post and off the goaltender, Cox. There's 9 seconds remaining, and there's a whistle, and that is going to hold the play for now. And we have a penalty coming up to the Mavericks for head contact. There's going to be 8.3 seconds here, so Carmen's going to try and have an opportunity to get a goal here before the period ends. That's going to be a tall task, but they're going to go for it. And that is going to end the period, and we have a 2-2 score, and we'll be back for the intermission, after the intermission. And the second period is about to get underway here. And the Mavericks will begin the period with the power play. As Carmen took a late one. Oh, sorry, that would mean Carmen will be starting the power play as Morris took a late penalty to end the period. So it'll be 4-on-5. And Carmen was going to start with that power play. And the puck is dropped and the second period has begun. Carmen's going to look at the red line. That's going to go off the skate of Surratt, and he's going to send that down. That will kill some time off the clock. Carmen holding the puck behind their net. That is going to be an easy pass out there to Wild. Wild's going to grab that. He fans on the pass and taken away by the Mavs. Owen Maynard going the other way. And we have a delay penalty. And that's going to go to the Cougars. And that is going to be a 2-minute tripping penalty on Ethan Wild. That will bring it to a 4-on-4 in 19:30, 30 seconds into the period. Mavs now behind the goal. That's going to be handed off to Holnick. Holnick's going to lose that puck, and he's going to be taken away. Holnick tries to keep it in the blue line as he's going to get there, but he's going to be met by the Carmen defense, and that's going to go off his own player, and Mavs are going to keep it in the Carmen end. And now here is Ray carrying it up for Carmen. That puck is going to go well and away from no one. But Friesen tries to hold on to it, and Mavs are going to take it in. Here's first shot. He passes that up to Tyson Weeb. Weeb's going to take a shot, and that's just going off the goalie pad into the corner. And here's Pateau. He loses that puck, taken away by Cox. Cox behind the net. He gives that off to Benner. Benner up the middle. Tries to find Worms, but he's going to lose that. And Peters is going to take that away. Hands it off to Frechette on the close side of the ice. Up the middle. And Gosselin is going to take that puck. He skates to the far corner. Still hanging on to it, and it's going to get poke checked away. And they're still battling for in the corner. Still has the puck. And that's going to be held on to by Cox. And the puck is dropped, and Mavericks are going to have the opportunity here to get some more offense going on this 4-on-4. Sorry, now they have a power play for the next 25 seconds. Shot is going to be deflected, and that will be dumped by Pritchett. Lambert is just going to let that go to Holnick. Holnick's looking for a way for his team to break out. He hands it off, and that is going to be taken away all the way to Surratt. Surratt with some speed. Dangles his first man, just loses it and manages to get the puck, but he doesn't get the shot off. Here's Holnick. Pass it across ice. Here's a tic-tac-toe play, and that's going to be held on to Cox. That was a nice opportunity there, but they just could not bury it. And that puck is just going to go up and out of play once again. This period's been pretty even so far. The first half of the first period, Carmen got a weird bouncing goal, and then Mavericks, it was all Mavericks after they tied it up. And Carmen has been pushing ever since the last 2 minutes or so of that first period, and now we have a 2-2 game here. That is what led us to this point. Shot just goes wide of the post. And Wild chips that off to Lemke. Lemke loses the puck, but he's still going to have a chance to go after it. He is met with a hit from Peters. That puck is going to be shot out by Carmen, and Mavs are just going to retake that easily in their own zone. Sabin, the puck misses his stick, and it's going to go the other way. Carmen chips it out. And Carmen is going to hold up their own zone. That's going to go all the way down to 21. And after we have seen the winning 50-50 ticket number come to the booth, we are back here with action. Here goes the Mavs. That puck is just going to be sent behind the Carmen goaltender. That'll be Mavericks are trying to battle for it here now to get something going here in their own zone. And Carmen's just going to find a way to chip that out, but that will be stopped on the boards. And Frechette is going to take it all the way by himself. He's met with some help, but there's now another battle behind it. And Carmen's going to get that out. Into the corner. We have Hebert. Looks for a pass. No one's there, but it's still going to be taken away for Carmen. And there's a hit. Kamar still manages to keep it in the Carmen end. And finally, that gets taken out. We got a 2-on-1 going the other way. Here's Carmen, and that is going to be ended pretty quickly. And Lambert is just going to hang on to that after that hit. And Carmen has played one game already to start the year. They ended up losing to the Mount Mustangs open their season 5-4 in a shootout. So Mavericks getting the first win of the year, and Carmen just getting the shootout loss, so that means they get a point to start the year. And they're looking here to get another one here in Morris. And Morris is looking for another win for their home crowd. Their second home game of the year. And that puck is just going to be into the far end of the ice. Morris is going to have another opportunity. They keep finding ways to get that puck in the forecheck, but this period, the difference is they can't keep it in the zone at the moment. And that'll be an icing call. And it'll be face off in the other end. And lining up for the draw is Logan Dearborn. Had a lot of opportunities today to start the game. Dura wins that draw. Is off to Peters. Peters shoots into traffic. That's going to be blocked by the Carmen defender. And Carmen's going to battle for out the boards. They're going to get it out. Frechette finds Surratt all the way at the far end of the ice. Surratt goes to the corner. He puts on the brakes real quick, sends it back to Frechette. Frechette looks for open lane, gives it back to Surratt. Surratt dangles around his defender. He uses the boards for his own pass, and Mavs are going to have an opportunity behind the Carmen goal. Here's Weeb. Weeb hands it off to Peters. Peters right back down to the corner for Dearborn. He's not going to hold that puck. That's going to go off the glass and taken away by Weeb. Here's Weeb to Dearborn. Dearborn looking for that pass. He's going to shoot, and he is going to score right away. What a shot from Dearborn. That was Dearborn 13-33, and that gives the Mavs a 3-2 lead. Great shot from Logan. And we are underway once again. The puck has been dropped after that third goal. And the puck is going to be at the Mavericks blue line, battling for it in front of the official there. Off the glass, and that is going to be batted down by Wild. Wild already has a goal this evening. Karn loses it, and that is a weird bounce, and that's going to be off for Owen Fair to go the other way. Fair doesn't get any help, but he's going to go behind the net. And he's met with Gosselin on the Mavs. Gosselin looks for Fair. That's not going to get there. Back to the blue line. Off the Karn defender. They're still going to have it. Here's Gosselin. He has Fair there. Gosselin's going to puck back, and that's just going to go wide in front of the goal. And puck's back at the Mavs corner. Mavericks going to take it up. That's going to go up the middle of the ice. Carmen's just going to get at center. Fair is trying to get that puck down and out so they can make a quick change. And there's a hit in the corner. Arm stays down. And the play is going to continue. There's a battle in the corner once again. Pateau gets a puck back to Peters. Peters is going to find Mason Dearborn. That shot's going to go high and wide. And Morris still manages to hang on to it. Peters skates, circles back in his own end. He sends it off to center ice. That's going to be taken up by Lambert. Lambert passes it off to Pateau. Pateau is met with some by the opponents. Pateau is going to win that one back. Tries to get in front, not going to happen, but Mavs are going to keep it at their Carmen blue line. Pateau is still battling for it on the boards. Pateau in the corner. He finds a teammate behind. And that is Alex Sabrin. Sabrin looks at the weird angle shot, and it's just going to go in front. Peters is just going to pick that one up. Here's Lambert. Lambert finds Sabrin behind the net. Sabrin is going to take it in himself, and he's just going to do the safe thing, pass it off to Peters, who shoots in traffic. That's going to be blocked out by Pateau. And Carmen the other way. Here goes Hebert. Hebert with the shot blocked. And Mavs are going to go the other way. Here's a 2-on-2 opportunity going the other way. And that is Levac. He's going to take a shot. That's going to be saved by Coxon and behind the net. Levesque still going to battle for that, and he's joined with Sabrin. Levesque still has the puck. And Sabrin is going to help him out and take that away. In front now. Shot's not going to get there. Carmen is going to find a way to get her out. Or try to get her out at least, and they do. Now Benner is going to be pressuring Peters. He's going to win the race. So he tries to get his team some momentum getting back into this one. And that puck is just going up and high, and Peters is going to chase after that. And Mavericks have a 3-2 lead, and we got about 10 minutes halfway through here in the second period. This 3-2 game, full of scoring chances this evening. And both teams are going to go for a quick change. We got Logan Dearborn lining up for the draw against Carmen Zach Pritchard. Draw is won by the Mavs, and Logan's going to go chase that one in the corner. Dearborn passes that off to Surratt. Surratt is going to be pinned on the boards, and he gets some help from Dearborn. Dearborn passes it up to the point. Shot from the defender off the goal. He's patted in the corner. And Frechette is going to lose that puck and going to go the other way. We have Pritchard with the puck. He looks for some help. He's going to hand it off to Reimer. Reimer takes a shot, saved by Lambert. And taken away by Dearborn. Dearborn hands it off to Tyson. Weeb. Stick handles. Goes one way, goes the other. He gets through, and he's not going to get to the net. Puck goes the other way into the corner, and he's in a collision in front of the net. And now these guys are both back up, and the puck's going to go the other way as they were battling for that one. Frechette tries to chip that in, or Evan Morissette, sorry. Morissette loses that, and that is just going to be out of play for Carmen. .903 remaining here in the second period. Face-off's won by Carmen. And the Cougars get the puck back. And they get it out of their zone. That was Pritchard who chipped that one out. And it's going to be chased by Mason Dearborn. Dearborn passes the puck. That is going to be taken away. And that is offside. That was a lucky chance there. And the face-off is going to find its way back into Morris's end, and they're going to go the other way. Puck is going to be sent down the boards and behind the net. And Fair is going to be there to battle, but that's going to be taken away for Carmen. That's going to be stopped by Holnick. Holnick can't hang on. There's a shot for the Mavs outside, or just inside the blue line. And he's going to hang on to that one before any more shots, or more opportunities for Mavericks. Continue on here. 28 shots on goal for the Mavs and 17 for the Cougars. 8:20 remaining here in the second period. And Tyson Pateau is going to line up for the draw. And he's going to lose it, but Carmen is going to be tied up, and they're going to still manage to get the puck out. Here's Frechette. He passes that off to Sabrin. Sabrin. He has a lane. He gets a quick shot off. That is going to go off the pad. Sabrin gets his own rebound. He's going into the slot. Another shot saved. And at the blue line, they try to hold in. Just skips off over the stick of Frechette. And the Mavs are going to reset. Frechette hands that off. And Carmen's going to take that away. But Mavs still manage to get possession here. And Sabrin is going to get something going, and that is now offside as well. And the face-off is going to be outside Carmen's blue line after that offside call. Carmen wins the draw. Mavs are going to jump on that one, have the opportunity here to get her going. And that is just going to be another icing, and the face-off will be all the way back in Carmen's end. This has been a very tight game, actually. Lots of momentum, I would say, in favor of the Mavs this whole game. But Carmen's been able to claw back and get 2 goals here. It has been a tight one and a good contest to watch so far on this snowy Manitoba evening. Yes, that is snow in October. That sometimes happens, I guess, but feels a little early in my opinion for snow, but here we are. Welcome to Southern Manitoba, folks. And Carmen's going to get that at the ringette line. That was Hebert dangling away, and Morris is going to battle for that one, and there's a penalty coming up, and Morris is going to get another power play opportunity, but here's Dearborn going the other way. Shot scores! That rebound! And so you got that one, but Dearborn's involved there. We'll see who comes out of the line first. And it looks like that is going to be Surratt picking up the goal here for the Mavericks. And what a chance for Morris, and they're going to go up 4-2. And Carmen is still going to be assessed the penalty, even with the goal, looks like. And the score is going to be 4-2 for the Mavericks. Just waiting on the official word here from the box. And it looks like the penalty is being assessed here to Carmen, even after the goal, as I mentioned, and that was going to go to number 4, Jackson Best. I believe the initial call was for a hooking penalty that was behind the play before Mavericks scored the goal. The shot was saved, and Peters is still going to battle for it. And we got the official call here. That was Surratt from Dearborn and Tyson Weed. And Mavs are going to go the other way. Peters, well, not the other way. Peters is going to take it from center. Peters throws that off to Pateau. Pateau is going to hold that. He's going to try and get something going. Maybe set up a play here. They do. There's going to be a passing in front. No one's there. Well, someone was there, but not in the right spot. I thought I was seeing coming. It got blocked by a nice little corner spot in this booth. But anyways, Mavs shot scores. That's Sabrin with the goal. Alex Sabrin gets the goal. And that will put up the Mavericks 5-2 here in the second period with 5:38 happening in the game. Great opportunity for Sabrin. He found that puck and he shot it. That guy has had a shot to start the season. He looked really good in the preseason tournament, getting a goal against the Mountain Mustangs. And that one, that was a very nice play for the Mavs to go up by 3 goals now. Yes, and we are actually doing double duty here, so PA and calling play. It's a fun time in this booth, folks. But it's some I have never done before, so this is definitely a fun new experience here in the sound booth. Your normal commentator, Bentley Brandt, has decided to do the camera today, and he is giving you the footage that you're seeing on this computer. Trying something different here today, folks, and it's kind of fun. Haven't called a game in 2 years, so opportunity came. This is fun. Definitely a little shaky to start, but we're getting there, folks. And the puck's going to go off the glass. And Mavericks are still going to have possession. That's kicked. He kicks it to himself off of the stick. And here's Frechette. He's going to hand that off to Gosselin, who tries a shot. That's just not going to go anywhere. Carmen's going to take that back. Here's Benner. Benner loses that puck. It's going to be taken away by the Mavericks defender. And that is more set, battling for it. He finds some teammates. Maynard and Carmen's going to take it the other way. Puck is going to go up and over the heads of both those players. And Morris is going to chip that out. And that's going to be sent the other way by Carmen. He's trying to get something going here to get back into this one. Here's Fair. Fair looks at the shot, but it is blocked by Van D. Bush. Carmen's going to take it, and here goes Benner. Benner, far shot from the blue line. That is going to go off Lambert's glove and into the corner. Another shot attempt that goes off the skate of Fair, and Carmen is just going to have to work with that one, and they're going to go for a quick change while Morris keeps their players out at the moment. Here's Peters. Peters goes all the way to the far end of the ice, and that's just going to be picked up by Dearborn. He picks up the puck off the boards. Dearborn goes around one. Is he going to find in front? Scores! That was Owen Fair. What a play. Great awareness by Dearborn to see that he had some help and was able to patiently wait instead of shoot. And Owen Fair is going to pick up that goal. Way to go, Mavs. That is now 6-2. And they're starting to run away with this game here in the second period. Sorry, not the third. We got 3:34 left in the second period. Once again, what a play. So Mavs is starting to find their groove here in the offensive end of things. After having kind of a slow start, they're starting to get there. And now we have a penalty being assessed here to Carmen. That is going to be a 2-minute tripping penalty on the Cougars, and Mavs are going to go right back to the power play. Penalty is going to number 16. 2 for tripping. And we have 2 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in the period of a minute 45 on the power play. And Mavericks, here's Dearborn. He's had a few points tonight. He passed that off to other players. Sorry, I know who that is. As Morris said, he passed that off to, and Morris is going to reset their own blue line. And here's Dearborn, takes a shot from the blue line. That's going to be bounced in front. The puck is loose in front of the goaltender, and it's in a pile of players. Dearborn is going to pick that up. He's going to try and set something up. That's not going to go. He's just going to smartly take it out of the blue line. Dearborn passes that off to Morissette, who passes that off to Surrett. Surrett back to Weave. Weave gets the shot off. It's just going to be met by Carmen players and off their pads. And Carmen's going to try and get it out, and Morris is playing really well on the door. Forecheck on his power play, and Carmen finally gets it out here with 50 seconds remaining in the power play. And Morris is going to reset. They're also going to have an opportunity here to change up players. And here we go the other way. Tyson Pateau circles in his own end. He is going to find Savern, who has scored a goal yet this evening as well. We have a minute and 30 seconds remaining here in the second period. And slowly but surely, Mavs are going to try and get something going here. 18 seconds remaining in the Carmen penalty. And Morris is going to try and do something with it, and it's going to be in the corner. Here is Lambert. Lambert finds a player, and it's going to go right back to Lambert. Lambert behind the Maverick goal. To Pateau, and Carmen is going to... And Carmen is going to fight for that back. It's going the other way, and there's a trip. There's the arm, the Carmen crowd getting the referee here. A absolutely mock cheer. And that is going to be a penalty for tripping. Fairly obvious penalty, and that's going to get called 100% of the time. Not surprised that was called. That penalty is going to go to Frechette for tripping. And Mavericks are going to have to kill the rest of the period. Shorthanded, 51 seconds here remaining. And I guess there's some talking over there on the bench. That's what we're waiting for here. I'm not sure if they're questioning if it's going to be a penalty shot or not, but there's definitely a discussion between the coaches and the head official this evening. Once that settles down, we will get back at the action, and it does. So both teams line up for the draw here on the Carmen power play opportunity. And Carmen is going to get that quick power play goal. Wins the draw fairly quick. And that will get another one on the board for them. That is a Carmen goal. Looks like it's going to be scored by Josh Hebert. He's going to pick up a point for his team this evening. 6-3 with 42 seconds remaining in the period. That's a power play goal for Carmen. And that is their third goal of the evening, as you can see on the screen here. That was 17 from 16 and 12. So that was Hebert from Wild and Ray. And there was some action there as I was making the call for the fans here in the building. That shot goes up and over the goaltender. Shot, and that is going to end the period, but we have a penalty hooking call coming up, and that will be assessed the next period. All right, folks, that will end the 40 minutes of play. We got one more period to go, and we'll be back after the intermission. And we're about to get underway here in the third. Just waiting for the teams to get out of the dressing rooms. And we'll be back for some high school hockey action here in the third period with the Mavericks having a 6-3 lead to start. And Morris will be starting this one period with a power play. That was a penalty was assessed at the end of the second period. Still no word on the call yet from my side of things. But even so, I don't know the call. But oh well, Mavs are going to get the power play and they're going to start 5-on-4 to begin the period. And in the box for Carmen is going to be Josh Hebert. So the Mavericks are going to use this opportunity, try and put some more points here on the board this evening. So we had a very close first period where Carmen got a weird goal. And then it was all Mavs and Carmen, and momentum was swinging. And in the second period, also the same thing until Mavericks kind of opened this up. And now we are having a 6-3 game. And that will be Dearborn battling for that. He's going to lose that puck. That is going to be on the blue line now. And here's Morset, holds. He's going to pass it off to Holnick. Holnick sends out to his winger. That was Weave. Holnick takes a shot into traffic, and that is going to be held on by Cox. And he's going to get a save to start the period and try to keep the Mavericks off the board for this period. Minute and 29 seconds remaining in the Carmen penalty. And Dearborn is going to stay out there with that power play crew. That crew has been getting points all evening long. Surratt working his way in the corner. He gets the puck back. Surratt is going to find Holnick on the point. Holnick to Weeb. Weeb is going to walk in front of the net, and that is just going to be off the stick of the Carmen defender, who's just going to dump that all the way down the ice. And Lambert is just going to play that puck all the way. Well, not really all the way, just halfway up his own zone. And Mavericks are going to reset here with about a minute left on the power play. Morissette is going to find Surratt, and Carmen is just going to somehow get that puck back again. Going the other way now is Pritchett. Pritchett dumps it in. Lambert is just going to play that puck, and he's going to hold that off for Morissette. He gives it off to Surratt. Surratt goes across ice, and he's going to find Dearborn. Dearborn skates in, shot, and another save by Cox. Dearborn has been... his stick's been everywhere tonight, getting points in the assists column and getting a goal. He is everywhere on the ice this evening. And now lining up for the face-off for the Mavs, we have Tyson Pato's line. He's joined out there with Sabrin on his close swing here, closest to the booth. And there's a shot. Alex is going to get a tip shot, and that's a second goal from Sabrin this evening. That's his... For me, I haven't seen a multi-goal game in a while, and that's, it's the first one this year. First multi-goal game there for Savern. He's just going to pick out that quick tip from the net. That's going to put the Mavericks up 7-3. And that is going to put us with 18 minutes, 29 seconds here in the period. And Sabrin is going to pick that one up. That was Sabrin from Sebastian Frechette and Sheldon Lambert. We got some pushing and shoving here. And And 7-3. Now the score, shots on goal 46 for the Mavs and 23 from Carmen. It's been all Morris since the second half of that second period, I would say. Carmen was able to claw the way back here early in the game, and I did not see the penalty, but we have one assist. We got a 4-minute penalty. That will be going to Sheldon Lambert. So Sheldon Lambert getting that 4-minute penalty. Oh, sorry, the ref is coming by to correct it. It's only a 2-minute penalty, and that's going to be a roughing call. So 2 different signals. I'm just going to go with the head contact on that one. That was an official call from the box here is actually going to be roughing. So there you go. So 2 different type of signals there, but there you go. That's a roughing call for Lambert. So Carmen is going to have the opportunity to start to go on the power play. And right now, Hebert is going to hold on to that puck, and he's going to find Friesen. Hebert with the puck behind the Maverick goal. He's going to find Wild. And that puck is in the pile of players on the ground. And Carmen is going to try to get the shot, but he's going to be met there by Maynard. Maynard is going to attempt to clear it out, and Carmen gets the shot, and it's going to be held on to by Taylor Lambert. No, this has been a more of a game than not more of a game. It has been more of a scoring game than I thought it would be this evening here at the Morris Multiplex. But 7-3 to score. Shot goes off of Lambert's glove, and Surratt is going to find that in the corner. Surratt, he's going to find some help, and that'll be sent out all the way by Sebastian Frechette. He's just going to get that one out of some danger, and Carmen has only got 47 seconds remaining in their power play opportunity. Now Carmen going the other way, taken away by the captain. Morissette is going to get that out of there now, harm's way. And Carmen's going to try and get something going here. Even if they can't get back into this one, they're going to try and set up and get a goal here. It's always good to, even when you're down by a few goals, to keep going. Because you never know what could happen. This is high school hockey. I've seen some pretty big comebacks. So right now, for the Mavericks, they're going to have to keep pressuring. Carmen's going to have to try and keep going here. And that was Dane Bergen. He cannot dump that puck out. And well, he does. And Morris gets it, goes the other way. And now that will be Morissette battling for it. He hands it off to Funk, who can't keep a hold of it. Mavericks resetting in their own zone. That is handed off to Levesque. Levesque just going to, the icing has been waved off. There was an icing call in the Wansville linesman. That has been waved off. And that was in man. Carmen gets in front of their own net. Shifts out of their zone. Holdnick passes it up to Peters. Peters back to Holdnick. Holdnick back to Peters again. Those two have been having a good night on the blue line tonight. And here's Levesque's shot. That is going to be saved by Cox. And LaRoche is going to try and get some goal. He goes for the hit. That's going off the boards. And now Holnick's is going to chase out that puck. The power play is over. So Mavericks kill it off. 15 minutes here remaining in the third period. And that puck is going to be down and iced. Out of play. Ice down the ice. Not out of play. There's no netting on that side. Oh, on the dasher. Now just looking at the early standings here for Zone 4. Morris leads the league right now with a 1-0 record. Like I said, very early look at the standings here. But they do have 5 goals, so that's what puts them up ahead here. Second place, the GVC Zodiacs from Winkler, followed by the Thunder, the WC Miller Aces, the Mountain Mustangs. Carmen Cougars are 0 for 2 to start the year. And then that's followed by Pembina Tigers and the Portage PCI school out in Portage will be starting dead last so far to start the season with an 0-1 record, only scoring 2 goals. Actually, Pembina has not even had a game yet. And it continued action here for Zone 4 continues down on the ice. And that puck is going to find the Carmen D, but Sabrin is going to keep going that Morris forecheck, which has been on fire tonight. Carmen is desperately trying to get out of their zone. Carmen seems to get the hold of that puck a lot in their own end, but these can't seem to get it out some of the time. And that's going to be a hand pass call. And the faceoff will be on the outside of the blue line. Hand pass on Morris, so that's why it's outside the Carmen end. Carmen is going to do a quick line change here. And lining up for the faceoff, we have Tyson Pateau for the Mavs. Ref doesn't like their positioning. He's going to ask the wingers to move back, and he finally drops the puck. Pateau. It's tied up, and Carmen's going to win that draw. And Carmen behind their net. That is Braden Cox. He is going to find some help, and Carmen's going to go the other way. Here's Josh Hebert. Hebert uses the boards. He's going to pass it himself. Hebert takes a shot. That's going to be blocked by Morissette. Battle ensues. Pateau hands it off to Sabrin. He has 2 points, 2 goals this evening. And that is Mason Dearborn. He is going to find Sabrin. Puck intercepted. Carmen shot and goal and held on to by Lambert. And we got some pushing and shoving here. And the refs are going to intervene with that one pretty quick. We're going to get on with our evening. Looks like there will be a penalty coming out of this one. We got head contact for Carmen is what the ref's pointing out. And Sabrin is going to get a 4-minute penalty for head contact. It looks like, so it's a 4-minute for Sabrin, but Carmen has a penalty, so that will cancel one of the penalties. So that's just going to be 2 on the board. So Sabrin's going to get just a 2-minute penalty here. And in Carmen in the box, we have number 6 for that roughing for the, head contact. Yes, lots going on down here, folks. So after those penalties seem to be sorted out, Carmen is going to go back on the power play and try and get another opportunity here to score. And face-off's easy won by Carmen Cougars. Shot from the point that is going to get blocked by his own teammate in front of the net, and Mavs are going to easily clear that one out. And Cox is just going to play that off and get that off to Owen Ray. Owen, here's Ray. Behind his own net, skates past center. He's going to come out of his zone. Ray looks up for a pass. He's just going to take it himself, and that is just going to be offside. Just slightly. And this is the only game this evening here in Zone 4. On this Wednesday, you got 2 more coming up for Zone 4. One on Thursday night and one on Friday. And looking ahead at the Mavericks schedule, their next game will be on the road on the 30th of October. That's a Monday night, and they'll be playing rivals, the Mountain Mustangs, for the 2nd time the regular season and 3rd time this year. That's including the preseason tournament that they just had about 2 weeks ago. And Carmen trying to get something going here on this power play with a minute remaining. Morris doing a great job of getting that puck up and out. And Holnick is going to be battling. He's outnumbered there by 2 Carmen players in the corner. That's going to be brought to red line. Blue line shot scores. Oh no, he got it. Wow, that surprised me. That was a great save there by Lambert. I thought that was a guaranteed goal there, but great job. Shots on goal, 47 for the Mavs, 31 for Carmen. High scoring affair. We have seen 10 goals this evening. Lots of shots, lots of opportunities here for both teams in this high scoring affair on this snowy Manitoba night. Behind their own net now with about 36 seconds remaining in the power play. They're going to try and get some going. Carmen. That puck is going to be off to Brenner, who cannot get anything going there, and that's just sent down the other way by Morris. Here's Fair. He's going to force on the forecheck this evening as well. Carmen's going to try and break out here with 20 seconds remaining on their power play. Here's Benner. Benner looking for some help. And he's going to find his defenseman, Bergen. Bergen hands it off to Best. Best will score the opening goal here this evening. And that is just going to go the other way once again. And Morris is just going to have a quick change. And Morris gets the puck in Carmen's end out the blue line. Here's 16, Funk. Funk, and that's going to go high and above the netting. And so the next home game for the Mavs is on the 15th of November, when they will be taking on the Pembina Tigers. That's a 7:30 game. Now, Mavericks this weekend will be playing a tournament. So after this one, they'll be resting up for that one, I'm sure. But one more game to close out the month of October, as I said earlier, against Mountain for them on the road. That'll be their first road game of the year for regular season action. Another shot, that's going to be held on. And Cox is going to hang on to that one and keep the Mavs off the board once again. And looking ahead for the Carmen Cougars, after this evening's game, they'll also be playing at GVC, but that'll be on the 1st of November. And that is going to be in Winkler. And the puck is going to be sent out to center. Pierce is going to meet his man, but it's going to be taken on almost into the bench. There's a good hit there from Justin Levesque. Puck into the Mavericks corner, and that's going to be taken behind the net as Fred Schetz is going to hang on to that one. He is going to attempt to get to LaRoche. LaRoche not going to get that puck shot. Fairly heavy shot from that far out, but here's Peters. Peters, he's going to wait. He's going to look. He finds a man. He's going to hand that off to Funk. Funk is going to find LaRoche, who hangs that on and gives it off to Peters. Peters, one dangle, 2 can't get through, and it's going to be taken to go the other way. And here's Hebert. Hebert tries to sneak by, and he will sneak by Jimbo, but he won't be sneaked by. He won't sneak by Funk. And Morris is going to go the other way. Here's LaRoche. He gets hit in the open ice. And Dearborn goes in for a hit. And the puck is loose. Shot blocked. And here goes Tyson Weave. He tries to get a goal going there, but it's not going to work. Holnick's going to keep that in for his team. Surratt off his own skate. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to find Weave, who tries to get back to him. It's just going over the corner. Carmen is going to now get out. 9 minutes, 17 seconds remaining here in the third period. And that pass attempt from Mason Dearborn Surratt is not going to work. And that'll be a icing against the Mavs. So that will bring it all the way back to their end. And Mavs will have a little bit of a tired group out there. And the faceoff is won by Morris. But Carmen's going to quickly jump in there on the wing and send it in behind the goaltender. Holnick to Surratt. Surratt looks for his man. That's going to be fans on that pass. Shot score. He fanned on the pass, and that was picked up by Braden Poirier. and he's going to score for the Cougars. And that will be the 4th one of the evening for the Cougars. So Poirier, not sure they're going to put any assists on that one, but he scores with 8:56 remaining here in the 3rd period. That was 18 unassisted is the call from the box. And we're going to have another Mavericks penalty. And that is going to be a penalty to Sabrin. And the call is going to be a charging. Sorry, that's not going to Sabrin. I just saw him skip by the box. That is going to go to Lambert. Lambert's going to get the penalty for charging. Big hit there that Surratt took, and he's going to get back up and continue playing for his team. Big hit from Dearborn on the boards. That was a little bit of a late one, but nothing from the ref, and we're going to keep going. And there's an opportunity for Carmen shot, and that is, I think Lambert got a piece of that one, and it's going to continue on. Another shot for Carton here on the power play. Another one for Carton. They're back-to-back power plays now. That was Hebert looking for a teammate, and Surratt's just going to easily get that loose puck and shot and just dump it out of there. Get safety. Now onto the puck is Ray. Ray is looking. He finds Hebert. Josh Hebert up the far side of the ice. Hebert's going to dump that off to Wild. Wild hands it off back to Hebert. Hebert is just going to skate right back to his own blue line. And he's going to send it the far side for Ray. Ray can't get the pass out, and that's going to go the other way, and they still get it. And intercepted there by Owen Maynard. Maynard's going to go the other way. Here he goes, Maynard. He's going to try and get the shot and front, weird angle shot, and just going to hit the side of the net, and the play is going to continue the other way. Puck was picked up by Grant Friesen. Friesen fans on that pass. It's going to go the other way. And the shot goes wide of the net. That was taken away by Maynard for that opportunity. Now Carmen at center. And Brody Benner, who's been there around for his team this evening, trying to get something going once again for his team. And Carmen's just going to have to reset. Here we go. Back up to Worms. Worms hits his man. Holnick gets hit, and the Mavericks are just going to dump that one and to kill the rest of the penalty kill for them. And that is going to do it for the Carmen power play. 6 minutes, 37 seconds remaining here in the 3rd period. And Sabrin just going to chip that down the ice. Max looking just to finish strong here to get this one and go home so we can all get to bed this evening, I guess. Here's Sabrin. He has 2 goals on the night. He's looking for his 3rd, and he almost got another point there. Almost had the assist with that pass. And Karn goes the other way now. And up the ice is Lemenke. He gets tripped. He still gets a shot, and Lambert is going to hang on to that one. But Morris is going to go back to the box for tripping. Oh, and never mind. Interference is the call. And the reaction on the benches is the coaches don't like that one. And the referee is going to hear a earful from the Morris coach on that one. That's going to be interference call according to the referee. And they're going to talk that one over and try to see who's going to the box. Once again, I thought it was a tripping call from up here, but I'll have to see a replay of that one when I have the time. And the mock cheer from the Carmen crowd as we try to get this game going. As the Morris head coach here does not like the call. And it is going to be a penalty shot awarded to Carmen. And Lemenke is going to get the power play goal. And that is going to put it up 7-5 in this high-scoring affair. So, Lemenke is going to get the goal. That's going to be unassisted. So for some reason, I just had a bit of a brain fart there. I know that arms over the official means penalty shot, but I just didn't put two and two together, folks. Well, it's early in the season. We're going to have some little rust there. But Carmen's going to get the goal on the penalty shot. So it's going to be 7-5 now in this high-scoring game. We have 5 minutes 44 seconds remaining in the last period of play this evening. And Carmen's been scoring at a pretty good pace here in this third period. And Lambert's going to make sure that's not going to happen right now, and he's going to hang on to that one for now. So face off to the right of the goaltender. Shots and goal for those who are wondering, 50 for Mavericks and 37 for Carmen. Like I said, chances all around for these two teams in this high scoring game. As I mentioned earlier before, I've seen some pretty high scoring games and some big comebacks, and Carmen's been scoring. As much as I want Mavs to win, don't want to be that biased. But this is a Maverick live stream, so I think I might be allowed to be a little biased. But anyways, we'll continue on this game. Here's Dearborn. Dearborn finds his man in the middle, and it's going to be loose in the crease. It's outside now. And Moore's trying to get a shot. Surrett gets the shot. That's going to go off the Carmen defender. And Morris is going to hang on to that one. Here's a shot from the point. Not going to be anywhere near the goalie. Another shot way wide of the net. And Morris is just going to have to reset. Frechette is trying to and find Holnick. That's not going to get there. Carmen going back. Behind the goal. Now it's going to be held on by Lambert. He's going to save that puck, and that's going to be iced down. And Mavericks are going to ice it once again. So 7-5, high-scoring affair. Makes it for an entertaining one. I know the coaches on the benches might not like a high-scoring game, but the fans sure appreciate it. Lots of scoring in this one. Feel like goals. And face-off has commenced, and Morris will be trying to get it out once again. That puck is going to be tipped, and no icing call waved off by the referee right away, the linesman. And that puck's going to find its way into Morris' zone. And Morris almost lost it again, but they're going to hang on to that one. Here's Maynard. Maynard turning on the Jets. He's going to take that one in himself. He is going to find Gosselin. Gosselin not going to get that opportunity he's looking for. But Morissette tries to get it off to Maynard, who loses it. Carmen going the other way. And Dearborn's going to break up that one. Here's Mason Dearborn, skates behind his own net. He looks up. He moves. He's going to find Gosselin. Gosselin is going to just chip that off the glass behind the goal. And Dearborn is going to go to the corner. The defender goes all the way to the far side. He's going to find Morissette. That puck's going to be blocked. And that's going to go all the way back into the Carmen zone. Morris is going to go for a quick change here. Here's Poirier. He scored earlier in this game. Poirier. He's going to take that shot, and Lambert's going to hang on with 3:20 remaining. So 53 shots in goal, 38 for Carmen. Carmen's going to have a late change here on their D pairs. And the puck is dropped, and we are back into action here at the last 3 minutes or so. 3:13 on the clock and counting. Here's Tyson Weave. Shot. That's going to go off Cox, and he gets the rebound, and it's going to be held on to. And some pushing and shoving afterwards. The extracurriculars happening down on the ice. 3:06 remaining on the score clock. And the Mavericks are going to try and not have Carmen score on the board anymore. 3 minutes here remaining in the last period. And Carmen's going to try and get something going here. They've actually had plenty of opportunities, as you can see on the scoreboard. As they hang on to the puck, Morris has been doing very well in their forecheck this evening. Carmen's been able to claw their way back. That just seems to be how the game's gone. Morris doing really well possession, and Carmen just clawing their way back. Makes it a fairly entertaining game. For me, I like a lot of goals, so this is fun for me. If you like defense, this may not be the game for you this evening. And the puck is going to be in the Carmen corner, and Carmen's going to try and get it out, and they will not. Puck is sent back in by Morris. Puck just goes high, and Holnick's going to get there. Holnick takes the shot off the pad, and here's Sabrin, who's had 2 shots and 2 goals. I mean, he's looking for his third, and he's been all over the puck this evening in front of that net. Goal! Morris Mavericks goal! That looked like that was Sheldon Lambert getting that goal, and it was. He'll be the one going to the bench for his team. That is 8-5 in favor of the Mavericks. Highest scoring game. And a penalty being assessed to Carmen for what? I'm not sure. I was more focused on the goal than the penalty. And Mavericks is going to get the 8th goal of the night, so lots of goals here. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining in the game. And yeah, Morris is behind the puck now. There's a little confusion. Looks like towards the box, and refs are making some signals over there. A lot of people were not sure what's going on, but anyways, Morris is behind the goal. Minute and 16 seconds here remaining in the 3rd period, and that's going to be held on to by Cock. Anyways, I've not been called the assist, but still have to call the goal for the fans in the building. And I got the assists. Now that was to Alex Sabrin. The assists go and that draw won by the Mavs, and they're going to keep it in. Off the glass, Carmen's going to dump that and try to get it out here. 8-5. It's a minute. It's now 52 seconds remaining. And there's a stoppage of play. And the face-off will be outside the Mavericks blue line. Now 42 seconds remaining on the close side of the boards here in the corner. Carmen's going to try and get another goal here to end the game. Morris trying to fight to get this puck out. And they will. It's going to be sent to the other side of the ice, and that will be an icing call. Oh, no, it's been waved off. The linesman did not wave it off in time. The other one did. That was not my view. And the game will continue with 19 seconds left. And now it will be 12 seconds left. Make that 10 now. The win is for Morris in this high-scoring game. And they are going to do it with 1 second on the clock. That is the game. Morris wins. And that is the game after lots of goals, folks. This one will be ended in Morris's favor. Final shots, 58 shots on goal for the Mavericks, 38 for Carmen. That's all you need to know about this high-scoring affair, just looking at that shot total. And that is going to do it. And that will do it for me, Micah Martin here. And have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.